Orlando Brown, welcome back.
Well, thank you for having me back. Let a nigga get comfortable in this bitch, because obviously it's going to be some shit going down. You got something to say, don't you, Vlad? Don't you got?
I got something to say.
Okay, well, I want to hear it anyway.
All right. Well, last time you were here, it was kind of a big deal.
Okay.
A lot of views.
Okay.
You actually started crying at one point.
Yeah, I definitely did, because I gave you my all, bro. You know, I want you to understand that. I may not watch a lot of the interviews that you do, but I do respect what you do, and I just want to say to the poofy hair bitch that does the tea, she was just really, really fucking with me, because I felt like this wasn't lovely for her to say, Orlando, Orlando, if I was Vlad, I wouldn't be in the same room with Orlando. I just wouldn't do it. But for you to be here and for you to reach out, man, to your people, it really means the world to me. So fuck you, bitch.
Okay. So, I mean, last time you said you were going on Fix My Life.
Well, no, you know what? It wasn't fixed. I didn't say I was going. I said that the producers, they hit me up, and my mom basically she said no after she said yeah for whatever reasons. But that's what happens when a lot of skeletons are in people's closet that don't need to be discovered.
Okay, but you wanted to do it?
No, because I don't need my life fixed. It was basically that they were trying to reach out to me because they wanted to know if they could do anything with the story at that time, and I told them, well, let's do the whole family thing, because I want to get my family rekindled. I want to get back together with my family, and from there, that's when they were like, okay, well, I will reach out for you and all that cool stuff. Who do you want us to see about coming on the show? And from there, that's when they contacted my mom, my dad, and all that cool stuff, and then she said yeah, like I told you, and then she said no.
So your mom said yes?
My mom said yes, and then they got everybody else, and then she said no. She pulled out.
Okay. So your mom didn't want to do it? Mm-mm. What about your dad?
Everybody said yeah.
Except for your mom? Mm-hmm. Okay, and why did she pull out exactly?
I just answered that.
Okay.
It's a lot of skeletons in people's closets. You feel me?
Okay, I feel you. Yeah, I mean, putting your life out there is kind of.
Yeah, I'm 100, Vlad. Don't you see my socks?
I'm seeing it. 100.
He looked at the socks as soon as he said it. Yeah. Man, I'm licking my lips, y'all. Fuck y'all, because I smoked a fat blunt. God damn, I got cotton mouth. Don't you know it? Don't you know it?
Okay. So you came out with the "Fuck My Fame" video. Mm-hmm. All right. What was the reaction to that?
The reaction to that was here. It got me here. And I'm dedicated. I'm very, very sharp right now, and I'm very, very thankful and grateful to everybody for basically giving me a chance musically to be able to go to the next level and actually captivate the people that actually need this kind of entertainment. And not only that, but I think it's detrimentally fucking detrimental that they understand that this is my blood, my sweat, my tears, and my story, and don't fuck with me.
But why'd you call it "Fuck My Fame"?
Because fuck my fame.
So you don't want your fame?
It's not about me not wanting it. It's the things that come with it. Fuck the shit that come with it, because that's what it is. Casualties of fame. If something happens, the next thing you know, you're gonna blame the fame, because if they didn't know your name, that shit wouldn't have came.
Mm. So, tell me, what are the casualties of fame?
Casualties of fame?
Yeah, tell me some
of them. People defaming your name.
Yeah.
And all kind of shit, but you don't make them famous by talking about them. What you do is you just keep on moving. You keep on sticking to the script. Like I said, I did all that shit to get here, and it's obviously working.
Yeah. Well, you became famous young.
Yes, at 5 years old.
5 years old.
Yeah.
How did you get into the whole show business thing?
It comes like, look, man, everything has a beginning and everything has an end. You know what I'm saying? And in order for me to go to my dream, which was to be the CEO that I am now, and business runner, and run, in control of my own career and things of that nature. Like I told you last time, not only did I have to drop before God to get it, but at the same time, now that I do have it, that means that the sacrifices that I made last time that I told you about, I really sacrificed to be able to still be going up. So, it's about that relationship that you have with him. It's about knowing how graceful, that he really is, how merciful he really is, that you can come as you are. And like I said, you don't got to come in. I said it to a lot of my friends, you don't have to come into the church house asshole naked. You don't do that. But you come as you are. You know what I mean? And in all thy ways, acknowledge him. In all thy ways, Acknowledge him, no matter what you do. You know, and that right there just strengthens me. It keeps me. It holds me. It carries me, and that's what they don't have. So when you know you have that and you understand that, you know, the plan that was given to you was only to do a strategic job, and you're starting to see more of the people opening their eyes, and you're okay. That means that you need to keep doing it, because it's all about winning souls for this guy. You know, you want to win souls. You don't. You know, we're not playing games here. This is a spiritual battle that I'm going through, and a lot of people are going through in their lives. So I motivate them not only to get off their ass and keep pushing and not listen to those demonic ass forces or whatever the case may be. It don't necessarily have to be religiously or whatever. Whoever's negative against you, you know, that right there is what I stand for. So I put that into, okay, well, how do you get that to be able to be promoted? Well, you stay dedicated to what you're doing. You never get thrown off track, or you don't get thrown in jail. And, you know, this is my last shot.
You think?
Oh, yeah, because I mean, I won't be able to be the lead man at 40.
Sure you could.
Oh, no, but guess what? It's not going to happen.
I mean, you know, Jay-Z's 40 something.
I mean, but that's an old nigga. I think that nigga should be like 50. I mean, we got the same birthday. I'm just saying, you know.
Okay.
Jigga, he's still my motherfucking nigga.
Okay. So at 5 years old, you get into show business. And when did you actually get on That's So Raven? How old were you?
I got on That's So Raven when I was 13 years old, and we went to the audition like I told you last time, and all that shit happened like I told you last time, and then last time I told you they can go to video one.
Okay, but I mean, between 5 and 13, like, what were you doing? Like,
Oh man, well, between 5 and 13, I'll say 5 and 13. That's when I was still going to the set and then coming back to the hood, going to the set and then going back, or wherever it was that we could stay. Like I told you, you know. So my main thing is, it's just like right now, you know, for me to tell you that, like, you know, I did The Pretender, and I did, you know, that what was Don Johnson's show? You know,
Miami Vice?
Yeah, I did. No, not Miami Vice. The one that he had by himself.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. And then, you know, you got to think about the things that Damon and the Wayans family has done for me, and I'm extremely thankful to them, and I love them so much for putting me, you know, on the platform they did as a family member honorarily, and you know, just as a nephew, period. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's like I did Damon, I did 413 Hope Street. You know, they're known to put everybody, you know, repetitiously that they love inside their projects, just like Adam Sandler. But at the same time, it's just like for them to have done that to me, you know, that was what was keeping me working through all those years. Not only that, I did the sister thing. Then you know, that's when the Jamie Foxx show thing came, and then. You know, you gotta. I can go on and on and on. Yeah.
Well, I mean, most kids during that age are in school. They're chasing girls. They're doing sports and
At
all
5?
that. Well, I mean,
What was
12,
you doing? How big is your dick, nigga?
pretty big. No, but I'm saying, like, most teenagers.
You saying you had a dick like this in your pamper?
Did I say that?
No. Oh man, no, I'm just fucking
You were working in Hollywood when most other kids were not, and you were famous when most other kids. I mean, this is even before social media, so you were like famous while everyone else was. Just doing their own thing.
you know, now I'm famous.
Well, you were famous back then.
Yeah,
too.
I was one of many. Now I'm me. You know what I mean? It was a lot of kids. I got to give it to Kyla Pratt. I got to give it to Marcus Polk. You know what I mean? Or Moesha. I got to give it to Raven. You know what I mean? At the time, she was doing Hanging with Mr. Cooper. I got to give it to Brighton McClure. He was doing Family Matters before me as Richie. You know, I got to give it to a lot of these cats out here. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it was like we were all friends in Kyla Pratt. All these, you know, we were all friends. We were all simultaneously working on each other's projects. So like when we would step away, it was the fun part, bro. Like we would go to like Magic Mountain, and we got the whole fucking park like following us and shit. Like it's that kind of shit. You know what I mean? Curtis Williams from Parenthood. It's just you know, we as the child actors at that time, it was a beautiful thing to know that we were getting accepted. But at that time, you don't know what you're accepting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you know. I just know that now it's a separate, it's a great differentiation between like understanding the fact that I was a child star, and now I've actually crossed over successfully into an adult star. You know?
Well, what was it like being part of the Disney machine? Because that's quite a serious machine.
That's just a whole bunch of motherfucking bullshit. You know what I'm
Was it?
saying? That machine is a family. That's what it is. It's a royal family, and for me to be able to be a part of it, it makes me royaler than the next man.
Yeah, I mean, it's a big deal.
It is.
It's a big deal.
To be there, you know, for as long as I was able to be there, man, it made me want to put a tattoo on my neck of the castle.
Oh, that's the Disney castle.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
there
the
you
Disney
go.
castle,
Okay,
you know,
that's how big of a
and,
deal
you know,
it
I got
was.
Mortimer Mouse. You know, his name is Mortimer, you motherfuckers. You know, his
ain't-
name is Mortimer Mouse.
It ain't
Okay.
Mickey?
Now, let me tell you something. Now, see, the thing is, you gotta understand. Now, see, when you hear a big ass long name like that, you know, of course you want to change it. So his wife was basically like, "Look here, you need to change that for Mortimer, nigga, because that's not gonna work." He said, "What you talking about, bitch? Look, just say Mickey." And then, next thing you know, he was like, "Wait, hold on, I'm not gonna say Mickey. That's stupid. Well, you ain't gonna give me no Dickie." And then next thing you know, that's when he
It became
Mickey.
Mickey Mouse. Was Miley Cyrus in the mix with you while you were there? Or did she come
Man,
later?
Miley, we had one encounter when it came down to it while we were all actively working. This was in the beginning of her career, in the beginning of Hannah Montana.
Yeah.
And when it came down to it, it's just more like we went to go open up the whole stage for this I think it was a school or something like that, but. And they put her on stage before us, and Raven went hot. She was hot about that shit. What's this white bitch?
She actually
They
said
like,
that?
Ray, calm. No, because no, I'm not having it, Orlando. I'm not having it. I'm like, oh man, come on, chill, Ray. But at the end of the day, you know, we always, I mean, just like when Kiki, oh gosh, she was so small and so cute when she came to the set, you know. But goddamn now, and I can say that because she is old enough to play ball. But what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, she was just so small, bro. Like she was looking up like, you know, like, you guys are so awesome. And she was doing Big House. Ant Farm was on the same. So yeah, that's Big House. So Big House at the time was Kevin Hart's show with Cheech Marin, and it was awesome and shit. They was shooting this big old pilot, and she played his little sister, and it was fucking hilarious. Yeah.
I mean, when you see Miley go from Disney to twerking on stage and showing her titties and all that stuff.
She's only thing she's doing, is the same thing that I'm doing, but she's being who she is and never got to be as a child that she wanted to be. That means that what you're looking at is what she was looking at doing the whole time she was working.
Well, because I mean, when you're part of Disney, I'm sure you sign all types of forms that say you can't do
Oh no, they know. Also, it's one contract and they got your ass.
That's it.
That's it.
You can't do shit.
Yeah, I mean, you can do shit in your house and on they set. That's about it. But other than that, yeah, man. But other than that, it's more like when you sign on the dotted line with them, it's just like you got to just be real clean, man. You got to be going home and coming back, going home and coming back. That's it, because that's all you got. But at the time, she was going through a lot of watching, but she had to be a certain person. And when you have the power and the money of a grown man to do it, and your daddy is Billy Ray Cyrus.
Right. Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then you straight. You know what I mean? But definitely it does come with the brilliant mind of this man. Now you have to think about it. Now they'll give you a character. Hannah Montana. You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay. Great. That's it. That's what they own. But no one's to say that you won't go take pictures and do a Miley Cyrus photo shoot. Because right when you go on Target, you're gonna see Hannah Montana.
Yeah.
But then when they run out, you got Miley Cyrus. I mean, and so basically they piggybacked each deal, and that's how she made so many meals. A
lot of meals.
Ask Raven how that feel.
Oh yeah. Well, speaking of Raven and Mickey Mouse, you had that line in No Fear.
Yeah.
You know what line I'm talking about?
Yeah. Tell Minnie Mouse to suck my sack like Raven did when she was black. And when you hear that rat-a-tat, I suggest you niggas scat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I meant just that.
Just that?
Just that. Yeah.
So what do you mean to say, like Raven did when she was black?
I mean, I told you in the first interview. I mean, she gave me, and then I gave her some. I do, yeah.
But what do you mean by that she was black part? Are you saying
Well, that's because of what she said.
So is she no longer black?
That's what she said.
Oh, she did say that.
Yeah, she did. Vlad, come on, Vlad, don't make me sad.
Okay,
You're doing me bad.
Yeah. How did you feel when you heard her say that?
How did I feel?
Yeah.
I felt like, you dumbass. Don't you know that the Cosby's was a predominantly black show, motherfucker? That's your whole audience.
Not predominantly black.
But at the end of the day,
shows.
I mean, like I said last time, I stand by her. If she feels like she's Britney Spears, then all by God, let her be Britney Spears, goddammit. Bitch still ain't called me. I don't give a shit.
So after all the stuff you said, she never reached out?
I know, she's not going to. Like my mom, she ran away from her goddamn problems. I mean, they're not gonna face, look at somebody dead in the eye and not being able to look away. You know what I'm saying? Like it's those kind of people that you want to stay away from, or you either want to try to help. And me, I try to help. Man.
Well, you made another video about licking her breasts.
Yeah, the areola.
Areola.
The areola.
Right. Well,
What's wrong?
You said that she had clear areola.
I didn't say she had. I said it was the whole titty was one color.
The whole titty?
The whole titty.
But usually the areola is a different color.
Well, nigga, that was. Let me tell you something. Look, let me tell you something, brother. All right. No, I said nigga. Well, fuck it, nigga. Let me tell you something. All right, you want to look? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Look, man.
I mean, I haven't seen areolas
you seen black.
the same
You
color.
seen black. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna leave it at that. Let me tell you something. Matter of fact, the titty was. It looked like it had a cataract.
What is a cataract?
A cataract is. You ever seen the shit on a dog's eye?
Right, it's a little line or something.
No, it was the cat. It's all one color around, and it's just a big pink. Yeah, so it was beautiful, but see, her titty was just like it was a smooth titty. Okay, it was smooth at the bottom. Okay, like Hillary Rodham, and then you go all the way to the top. Okay, and then you go to the middle. In the middle, and it's like, okay, you're looking at the whole titty now. If you close your eyes like I'm doing, Nando, stop it, don't, shut up. Okay, so listen, you know, you're thinking about the titty now, just the titty. And when you think about the titty, you got to think about like how at a certain age, the areola does not form yet. You know, you got to turn like 20 or something. So right now I was 14, and it was everything was supple. You know, I told you about the peaches and cream and how she was sucking on my little thing and all that. It was great, but you got to look about this. It was right here, and it went down. And you touch the titty right there, and it's right there in the middle, and it's round. That's what makes me Orlando Brown.
I still don't quite get it, but.
I mean, shit, I'm still gonna be around. Nah, man. But nah, man, I mean, that I said all that to say, it's just bullshit. I said nothing.
You said nothing.
I said nothing, man. I said enough to get people to watch.
And they watched.
Yeah, you just did.
Yeah. So, I mean, when you talk about Raven-Symoné, you talk about the Cosby Show, did she ever tell you about Bill Cosby and their interactions?
Oh yeah, they're great together. They're awesome. She never had anything. She stands behind him 100% because 100%. That's not her business, and that's not what that whole shit is some bullshit. And it's like when anybody is talking about kids and adults or anything on that level, man, that's when it just stops. Or somebody coming at you with a full clip, like my trying to do me, like, you know what I mean, like she's trying to throw anything and everything negative to get to stick in order to take away from why I'm here, which is
I mean, from your point of view, knowing growing up with Raven and being around her so much and being in the business, when you look at the Bill Cosby accusations and how I
don't even look at it, man. You want to know why? Because I mean, I stand by anybody, in their righteousness. Just like people would do me, and like they're doing me. They see that something is righteous about me, so they're standing behind me. It's more like, you got to realize, man, like I'm with the comedy, but him slipping Mickeys and bitches drinks and getting that pussy while they ain't thinking, I swear to God, man, that's not cool.
That's not cool.
That's not cool, man. You don't do that kind of shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Here, baby, I'm 50, but I want to get that Mickey in your drink so you can, give me that sticky icky. No, that's not cool. That's not cool. You gotta, think about who he was at that time, and for him to have been doing that at that time, you got to think about what was in his mind. You know what I mean? Like, he wasn't right.
I mean, it's too bad because I think that he's accomplished so much, and his legacy ended up getting tainted by that.
Yeah, and that's what you if you don't know how to fight back, then you'll never be able to, rub it down. We'll live it down. But you got to realize in your mind it's just like Tupac's mom going across the border, getting caught with $4 million. It's like, why do you think she's doing that?
Wait,
you think
Tupac's mom got caught?
Yeah, she got caught with a couple million and shit going. But why would she do that? Because it's repetitious for her. She's not gonna just go in the airport with this money, with that amount of money, and just she's did it before. Why now do you get caught? You know what I mean? And who says no?
She was a Black Panther. She was part of the Panther 21.
Well, that has nothing to do with it's just what it was at that time. What did she say no to? Why did they blast her at that time? Why did they blast Bill Cosby after all these years? You know what I mean? So that means that he has something going on in the background, because if you feel like you got that much power to be taking people pussy, then you know what I'm saying? What really are you on? What kind of power do you think you whirling with, or what kind of entity are you serving? Because that ain't no godly shit.
Well, I mean, because there's no shortage of pussy being thrown at him.
I mean, yeah, well, it was no shortage of pussy being thrown at the dorkiest fucking comedian. Yeah, I understand that in the background, but he wasn't the sexiest motherfucker either, Vlad.
Yeah, but he was famous. And
Yeah,
rich.
he was famous. Yeah, I mean, anybody gonna throw their ass at somebody that's in front of a show, but at the end of the day,
rich
he was
as
the
shit.
man.
Rich as a motherfucker.
Yeah, rich as a motherfucker, and he was doing what? You know, he got the Fat Albert and all that. Yeah, but he was an ugly motherfucker, Vlad.
So that's why he was taking the pussy?
No, that's why he had to take the pussy. They wasn't gonna give it to Bill Cosby.
Someone was going to give him
The Jello
pussy.
pudding pop. Oh, no, they didn't want no Jello pudding pop.
Speaking of Tupac's mom, you a big fan of Tupac?
Man, definitely a big
Right.
fan of Tupac. But I do think about the fan thing as a downplay of words. Like, I believe that he's a lot of our guardian angels, and I think that that comes from us watching him and listening to the things that he would say in his interviews were very, very epic, kind of like mine. But at the end of the day, it's only because of him, and people of that cut from that cloth that can spark that kind of shit inside of a person like me, and it come out as me.
Right, because even the bandana you're wearing, that's like a Tupac
Well,
homage.
it's definitely my crown. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, but now it's Orlando Brown. You know what I'm saying? That's what I feel comfortable with wearing. So therefore, it's not looking like the other way around. You know what I'm saying? Because me personally, I got a hat with Tupac on it and all that shit. Yeah, you got to pay homage, but yeah, that's me understanding the cut that I'm the cloth that I'm cut from. Period.
You made a diss song about Marcus Pope.
Yeah, he made a diss song about me first.
Oh, he did? I missed that part.
He made a diss song about me first.
Why did he make a diss song about you?
Me personally, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just say it like this. He was talking, I asked him to stop, and he stuck his chest out like he wasn't wrong, and that's it. And then he did the song. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck you talking about?
Okay.
Okay, you know what I'm saying?
So you made the song back?
Yeah, I made a song back, and it cracked his ass. It's pretty gruesome, ain't it?
I heard it.
Yeah, what you think about it?
I liked it.
Yeah, thanks, man.
I liked it. I like when people, I like hip hop. So I like when, instead of all the fuck shit, you actually go in the studio and put it out that way.
Yeah. Because all of this and all of that, and it's stupid. Now let's see who's the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you did the song about, he did a song about you. You did a song about him.
It took me a while to do it though.
Yeah.
Bro, how long did it take me to do that damn shit? No, it basically took a whole week for me to even do it because I love him. That's my brother.
Okay, so you made the song back at him. Took you about a week to do it. I mean, is it over now?
It was over when it started. It took me a week to record the song.
Yeah.
Cause I love him, man, and when you love a person, you're just not gonna jump at that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he obviously has something to prove, and he's been waiting for that opportunity to piggyback off of anybody shine for a while. The last thing he's done that made anything make sense was Save the Last Dance. I guess that was, but it was a great movie. You know what I mean? And it was epic. It was powerful, and he also did something recent with Amber Rose and all that cool stuff. You got to just think about the fact that I'm not the bad guy here. You know what I'm saying? I'm the motherfucker not to fuck with. That part, you know what I mean? Because it's that part. Because me personally, I'll tell you, I sent for his ass, and he know it. I sent for him.
You sent for him?
Oh, you motherfucking right! I sent for him.
So you sent some people to go get him?
Basically to kidnap his ass.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's more like I'm not playing, man. Like stop fucking with me, because anytime you do something that he did, like it was like, come on, man, why are you getting at me like that? And it's discipline.
Okay, so you sent some people to go get him. Mm-hmm. Did they get him?
Hell no.
No?
He didn't come outside.
Oh, okay. They showed up at his
He
house.
wasn't even there.
Oh, he wasn't even there. That's a little different.
He playing, trying to set me up, trying to get me to fall into certain traps that, don't even need to be played. He's dealing with certain elements of life that he shouldn't play with. Certain things you don't play with. Mm. You know what I mean? And certain things people get killed over. That's facts.
That is facts.
You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it's just like that's what it was. But I can't help but to say, with love in my heart, because I know why I was gonna make the moves that I made and I almost fell into the devil's trap. It's like, you gotta understand, I love him. That's why you can, the devil will use anybody close to your heart or the closest to you to tear you down and demolish you. He comes to kill, steal, and destroy. Mm. You understand? So me personally, that killed me, that stole from me, and that destroyed me. You know, and it made that's what made me move. But then when I realized, I said, okay, well, don't you know how to recognize when Lucifer's after your ass? Well, you need to calm down and maybe just do the song and play the little worldly game. And that's what I did. You know what I mean? And that you know, made you ended up liking the song.
So did the two of you end up talking afterwards?
I even put it up on my Instagram that I was gonna take down all of this stuff, and I did. I took down all of the main stuff. You know, I had subliminally I did some intellectual you know, crashing with this dude, and what I did was I put his career in a casket and burned it, and outside of a gas station, you know, and let him know stop playing, you know. And so intellectually, let's break that down. If there's a casket burning at a gas station, you know, and I'm saying that's his career inside of the casket, and then, oh yeah, this is. I mean, yeah, you don't. That's the wrath of God, you know. So, you know what I mean? It's like, you don't play, because when people read, it sinks in, and then you know. So with that, it's just like I want to say that I'm grateful to God that I asked Him for the heart of Him, and that's not right. So I asked the Lord to forgive me for that, and be the bigger man, and stick to what it is in my heart that makes me who I am, and it makes them hate me even more, because I love to love, and I'm a big lover. I'm a fan of love. So him knowing that there's nothing that I wouldn't do for him right now is what I really would want to say, other than the shit that I said. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
So, but have the two of you actually sat down and had a
I
conversation?
reached out to him through you know what I'm saying, even him and Curtis. Curtis Williams, and you know, we all grew up together and all that cool stuff. But at the end of the day, you know, as grown men, you know, the sabotage and the neglect and the disloyalty and the disrespect and the non-reaching out and the non-understanding and not being there really hurt me. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so therefore, all I can do is turn up on their ass and tell them I love them. You know what I'm saying? Give me a call.
You had a song at one point where you said T-Pain was going to sign you?
Yeah, well, it was about to come down to that, but then, you know what I'm saying, shit, fuck it, sorry, Pain. I mean, goddamn it, nigga, shit, you should have called, nigga. Nigga, he got his assistant pregnant, and he was married, and nigga, and he thought that I was fucking around with his assistant, or whatever the case may be, or whatever the case. I don't know what it was, but it was some false ass, fugazi ass shit that went down after, you know what I'm saying, I was like this to him. Next thing you know, it was like. And that's before anybody was talking shit. So when I called him and I told him about my music, and I was like, yo, bro, like, you know, I need your help right now. Musically, they not believe in me, man. I just want you to help me pull me up. You know what I'm saying? Nigga didn't even text me back. And the last time I talked to him, he was getting his dick sucked by 2 girls, from what I understand, because his assistant picked up the phone and told me that, yeah, man, that was happening. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, he's getting his dick sucked currently right now. He's like, I'll call you back. So,
that was the conversation.
Mm-hmm. Click.
T-Pain's dope.
That's the nigga. Yeah, you know, I just, my main thing is that, you know what I mean, let's work. I'm doing all this to get people to see. I'm not playing with my music. It's not a game. You know what I'm saying? Young Star Entertainment, my company, it's not a game. My artists, we're not a game out here. You know what I mean? And now they're going to take us serious, because I'm not fucking going to stop until I die. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Pain can call me because he get the point now. You know, Jay can call me because he get the point now. Khan can call me because they get the point now. Everybody see the point now. I'm better than them.
Well, at what point did you say, okay, I'm not going to focus on the acting, I'm going to focus on music instead?
When I found out that was the only way that I had an outlet to let people know that I'm not crazy, and that I'm very intellectually inclined, and I'm actually quite a genius, and I'm able to say that because I can say that, and it's fine.
So did people think you were crazy?
They were trying to say that. They were trying to say a lot of shit. I think you were aware of it, but it's not for me to say. You know, all I can say is Young Star, bitches.
Well, when you watch the videos and you read the comments, people think you're crazy.
No, not now.
No?
Not now.
I mean, the last interview, you look at the comments.
Oh yeah, well, last interview, yeah. But see,
like,
now that I see,
crazy.
it's about like being repetitiously like on it. You know what I mean? You got to stay on it, because you know, when you look at that shit and you say I'm crazy, well, you're crazy for not understanding that was the same shit that I did when I was in the house with my friend. You know what I mean? So when it comes down to it, you know what I mean? It's like you got to realize I've been taking fucking videos in the shower. I've been taking shits on the toilet. I've been showing them that I'm eating and all that. I'm a fan, I'm a lover of food. I've been showing them my comedy. I've been saying off the wall shit this whole time. What the fuck are they talking about?
feel you. I feel you. I mean, you got some crazy videos out there.
Yeah, intentionally done.
Intentionally done.
Strategic, just like I said in the last interview, strategically planned as a marketing strategy to platform what I'm doing now.
You had one video where I guess you had a cold sore. You was talking
Oh
about
yeah,
eating pussy.
when I was
sore?
trying to let the world know, basically like subliminally that she was cheating on me.
How does those two things come together?
I mean, well, if I'm engaged and the only bitch I'm fucking with is right here next to me, and I pop up with a cold sore, you tell me how that doesn't make any sense.
What did she have? Herpes
I'm not gonna say what she had because I don't even know who you're talking about. What I'm talking about is at the end of the day, if you have a girlfriend and you pop up with a cold sore, and y'all together, y'all live together, y'all do it, whatever the case may be, but like, you're not gonna think in your head, well, bitch, what you was doing?
Well, cold sores and genital herpes are
Well,
different things.
that's what the bitch gave me because cold sores. That's what I had. Normally I have a cold sore. I get them every time the season changed. That season had went and came and passed, and it popped up 2 weeks on my ass, and I'm like, with this, and it's this, it's the day of the whole situation, the birthday situation, and I call. I'm like, yo, what's this immediately? What have you been doing? The hell? Oh, really? And then you hang up. Oh no, bitch! You had, that was when I put my antennas up. But I knew if I didn't film it, it wouldn't be documented for me to even go on my Google Photos right now and put it up today. Everything. Yeah. See, what people are not realizing is they're doing this, which means they're only watching the first 20 videos or the first 30 videos. There's so many videos on my page, and I post so much that if the smart person would go all the way down. Maybe hit that screen and maybe 100 times and go all the way down to where she was my sunshine, my only sunshine. I was singing the song, okay, but I was singing the song though. But bottom line is like if you go all the way down, you'll see when that person wasn't around and then tell me how the world sounds, because you'll see that I literally was filming for protection.
You were documenting it.
I had to document everything that was going on because I was sitting there looking like, what the fuck every day? Like, are you serious? And it's to the point to where it's like you looking at yourself like, are they fucking serious? you know what I mean? So, I knew that had to be a mandatory thing. And if anybody looked at my Periscope, then it'd tell you the whole story.
I'm looking through your Instagram right now. You said sometimes people try to destroy you precisely because they recognize your power, not because they don't see it, but because they see it
and don't want it to exist.
They don't want it to exist. Mm-hmm. Explain that.
It's self-explanatory.
They're just jealous of you, basically.
Yeah.
You've gone through that a lot?
Every day of my life.
Every day of your life. Haters everywhere.
Nah, not just haters everywhere. It's people that just they can't take my energy.
Yeah. You have kids?
Yeah, one son. He's 2.
You got your son?
Yep.
You got another kid on the way?
No.
No?
No. I don't know what you're talking about.
So, your girlfriend was pregnant.
Well, who? I don't have a girlfriend.
Well, a girl that you were associated with.
I don't know nothing about no girls. I know about Youngstar Entertainment, though.
Okay. So, you don't want to talk about that? Okay. Fair enough. Because you did put something on your own Instagram about Disney star, Orlando star busted for hitting girlfriend in police parking lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a meme that was doctored up. Because everybody knows clearly what that originally said and what the interview was all about. The first interview was about drugs. So.
Okay. Is everything cool with you? Because I know you were going through some drama at one point.
I have never been more intact. It's not about being cool. It's about being dedicated. It's not about being happy. It's about being precisely specific about what you're trying to put out if you want people to buy your product. You know what I mean? And I'm selling an album right now. So I played the game very well in order to get you to reach out to me, to be able to have a platform, to have the very first performance ever on Vlad TV.
Right. Because you've been putting out singles, but you got an album coming out, or
the album is out. Yeah, the album is out.
It's out.
And I really I really, really did it. The way I'm promoting it is specifically just is aimed towards the fans being able to make a choice. Because everybody shouldn't be able to be forced with billboards full of people's faces and all that. They know my face. I don't need it, you know what I mean? Like, it's right now, it's about literally like me flooding their ear the right way and explaining it through comedy to where they're gonna, oh my God, he's talking about this and that and that. But it's bringing everything together with comedy. Well, basically, by explaining it in a funny way, and repetitiously giving them the things that they will never see on social media, just in regular day life if Orlando Brown wasn't here. So, you know what I mean? Now that we got that clear, I was just like, you got to realize that this album is my life that they've been watching this whole time. They've watched me, actually, if they go down, they'll see me in the garage creating these songs and asking their opinion. And I've gave them the front seat to actually orchestrating their own artists and turning me into their favor by telling me what they like and what they don't like.
And the album's called Fuck My Fame.
Yes.
There's a single, Fuck My Fame.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why did you decide to call the album Fuck My Fame also?
Because that's exactly what it is. If I didn't have fame, a lot of these people wouldn't be, like I said, a lot of the bullshit wouldn't have came. Only reason why they fucking with me like I'm a punk ass lame is because of my motherfucking name. It's, you know what I mean? That's it.
Why did you call your label Young Star Entertainment?
Young Star Entertainment because it's you have to think about the masses and what will appeal to the masses, and there's a whole long list of unseen and unheard of or unheard period young stars around the world. And everybody, you have moms all over the world, they want their kids to be young stars. You know what I mean? You say, oh, yeah, young star. So I said, all right, cool, Young Star Entertainment, because there's young stars all over the world that'll never die. And if I'm doing it when carrying it well, then, like I am, what I'm saying, it's more like it's going to inspire them to want to be a young star.
Feel you. Yeah. I mean, what do you think about what's happening right now in America in terms of, the social problems,
I could give a shit because I got my own problems, and that's America. America is one big ball full of problems.
Yeah.
That's why people look at us like we fucking stupid, because we're like the most arrogant place in the world to be,
Pretty much.
But when we fly outside of this place, like you just flew back in, you know what I'm saying? It's just, you see there's different attitudes and different, variations of spiritual things and energies that go on, and it's just different vibes, man. It's just America.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's nothing to be afraid of, but at the same time, it's just like, in America, you're going to have to really show what the fuck you made of. And that's all I'm doing.
Well, as a black man in America, like, what do you think is the most racist thing that you've
as a man in America, I can say that, you know what I'm saying? Color to me means nothing, because of the simple fact that if we all just forget about color for 1 second and stand together as one, we'll be the human race.
Mm-hmm.
And that right there can be detrimental and very helpful, to help, like, taking the first steps and changing the world in different ways, in different places. Like me, I'm getting ready to start the Million Kid March.
Million Kid March.
Yeah, basically, I'm gonna raise $10 million, and then what I'm gonna do is go over to the Children's Hospital, and I'm gonna basically take a whole bunch of the kids out, and, whether they're in a wheelchair or wherever, we're gonna march all the way up Wilshire to Hollywood Boulevard, where there's gonna be giraffes and all kind of stuff. We got Hollywood Boulevard gonna be blocked off. We're gonna be performing. We got the young star artists out there. Team CEO is gonna be there. We got food trucks out there. We're gonna be doing giveaways and all that good stuff. And we're gonna really, really just like have like some of the biggest people there. I plan on having Miley. All these a whole bunch of people that are detrimentally big to these hurt kids and these parents. Me personally, I get so like mad when I go in and I do the Make-A-Wish Foundation type of shit, and it's like, you gotta go in there and look at the parents dead in the eye, and they can't pay the bill because they gotta pay for tissue. You know what I mean? So that kind of shit there, it bothers me. I want to basically take it and raise $10 million. And take $1 million each. Take $1 million and give $1 million to each and every one of those children's hospitals, and basically walk in and not just give a whole check and smile. I want to walk in there and actually do what I do, which is when I go in, go and do this Make-A-Wish Foundation stuff and talk to these kids. And it's like I want to go into each and every room and talk to the parents and actually find out what the figure is and write them a check for that. Because there still could be some more money left over to do another charity giveaway or whatever the case may be, however we're going to do it. But this right here is definitely going to help. And I mean, what if the bill is $5,000? What if the bill is $45,000? What if the bill is $30,000? What if the bill is $100,000? Okay, we have a certain amount of people to go see in these hospitals, and we break bread. You know what I mean? And we do that, for the detrimental situations, and we do it 10 times all over the world. Then I have a publicity stunt to where me personally, I'm getting ready to get in a helicopter and make it rain $10,000 into the ghetto.
Oh yeah.
And ones, yeah, it's gonna be blocked off the street, and then we'll have the news basically like letting everybody know when I'm flying over.
Which ghetto?
Watts.
Watts. Okay.
Yeah. So I must, make it rain. Only I want it to be from at least like from 12. So I'll say 12 to 15. We're gonna cut the, to make that the cutoff, because at 16 people be getting their dick sucked. I was, and I'm, I just want to, I don't want no elbows in that thing. So, what I'm saying, the parents and all them got to stay on those sidelines.
And the kids gonna get the money?
Kids get the money.
Okay. What do you think of Donald Trump?
I mean, what do you want me to say? F Donald Trump? I'm gonna say that he's the only person that has enough money and financing to back us up, like he's been backing us up for every war. That's what I'm gonna say.
Donald Trump has been backing us up on every war.
Man, that his money is detrimental to America. If he was the president, he wouldn't let nobody fuck with it just because he's an asshole. That's what people aren't looking at. Yeah, he's doing it in a fucked up way. He's trying to, what I mean? He's doing this like that's not how we act out here, bro. We're not normal like that, bro. If you just focus on the fact that you have money and you keep tucking your tie and shut the fuck up, he could possibly win. But all this extra shit that whoever's in his ear is fucking him up. I think that literally he would be a good president for a while. Now, could he run what Obama ran, like for the term that Obama ran? Hell no, I wouldn't let him be in president for that long. For me personally, I think that him as the asshole he is, with as much money as he is, America would not be fucked with.
Well, did you hear about the Uncle Tom comments he made with Lil Jon?
I mean, well, a lot of these niggas are Uncle Toms, and he know the inside of it. So what the fuck you want him to say? Wasn't he just in the bed with Kanye? Hey.
Oh, in the famous video?
I mean, come on. I mean, subliminals are subliminals. You know what I mean? He know these niggas. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you got to connect the dots.
What about the whole grab him by the pussy thing?
I mean, me personally, I can grab him by his toupee. It wouldn't make me no difference. Fuck my fame.
Well, you said when you're famous, you could just walk up to a woman and grab her by the pussy. I
mean, no, that. Fuck my fame. That's that ungodly shit. That's that I think I'm God type shit. That's that I can disrespectfully do whatever the fuck I want to do, and I can have a baby and I can have a staged insurance fucking situation go on to where like I'm losing money, so I'm gonna have my bitch, you know what I'm saying, give me 10 million real quick. Yeah, bitch, you said you was handcuffed and then you said you got out of the handcuffs. Well, I'm not understanding what the fuck's going on. Under pressure, motherfuckers say shit. You gotta listen to what they say. Under pressure, you know what I'm saying? And then it goes right over everybody's head. Oh my God, she was robbed. She ain't got robbed. This nigga Kim K, you can't even find the bitch. How the fuck is she gonna get robbed? And who the fuck would have let her down? Now it would have made more sense if they would have said, oh yeah, well they was trying to get to Kanye, so now that would have made some sense to me. But don't tell me that they took your jury and they held you down and took your bitch. They would have killed you. They'd have raped you. Number one. You know what I'm saying? Like don't play with people's real. This shit goes down in the hood. Stop fucking playing.
Right, but she had, I mean, that ring alone was like $3.5 million.
Yeah, but I mean, the bottom line is they staged that shit.
You think it was staged?
I know it was staged. I'm not stupid. You can pull that shit. They can put that shit on somebody else.
I don't think it was staged.
Man, the bottom line is, look, to protect something, you protect something the strongest way that you can protect it, right? Which is the image. She ain't never did no shit like that. Okay. Let's look at the facts here. She's a fucking Kardashian.
Yeah.
You understand that?
She is the Kardashian.
Exactly, the one that sucked Ray J's dick to get powerful. So my main thing is you got to realize, like, just like I see that, I see it all. Like, you know what I mean? It's things that pop up out of the blue, like Michael Jackson hanging from a green. I mean, I'm just saying,
Wait,
like
Michael Jackson, what?
Yeah, when they, how do you hide something, Vlad, in plain sight?
I don't know.
I just told you, in plain sight.
In plain sight.
That's how you hide something.
What did Michael Jackson do?
He floated over us, bro. Remember when they airlifted his body to the hospital? You don't remember that?
The airlift. Well,
They airlifted him. You think Michael Jackson would be dangling from a goddamn plane for? No. You think Michael Jackson gonna be in the Staples Center inside of a gold casket and Usher gonna walk up to him and touch him like he the next Michael? No, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. I'm a real nigga. That's not gonna happen.
okay. What about Prince?
Man, Prince had it coming. The devil came and collected. Period.
Prince had it come and the devil came and collected. What was he collecting?
His nigga, what he signed? What did they sign over?
Oh, so you're saying that Prince signed a
I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything. I'm telling you facts. I'm not
Okay.
saying. I'm telling you facts. I'm telling you straight facts. He knew what he was doing when he was pacing.
Pacing.
Man, he was pacing outside. What was it, Walmart or Target? Come on, man, you gotta look at that shit. That nigga know.
Yeah, but wasn't he outside? Yeah, I think I know what you're talking
Yeah, people know when it's time.
about. Why would Prince go to Walmart?
That part.
That part.
Why would Kardashians get robbed? That part. It's the abnormal shit that, I'm like, Dave Chappelle, I put together the dots and shit that shouldn't be put together. You know what I mean?
So you think it's a conspiracy?
Nah, I ain't conspiracy. It is what it is. Them niggas getting over. The same thing they been doing.
Yeah. I don't know though. I mean, staging a robbery?
I mean, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know. Are you a Mason or something?
No.
Okay, well, I'm telling you what I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? Because you can run from the situation or question the truth, or you can take that like everybody else over here. There's some real niggas they laughing. I'm telling you, you know what I mean? It just makes sense. You know what I mean? It's certain shit just make. I'm not gonna put nothing on nobody or try to throw nothing on nobody that don't make sense. Or you know what I'm saying? If it stick, then goddamn it, look. If it stick, then you must have quit.
Right. If it don't fit, then you must have quit.
Yeah. I said if it stick.
If it
You know what I
stick,
mean? Yeah, I don't
you
want them to
must have
say, yeah. If it stick, then you must have quit. Goddamn it.
Okay. So what you got coming up next?
Me, man, it's just not aside from the performance, man. You know what I mean? Well, we got Late Night with Mr. Orlando Brown. Ladies and gentlemen, live from Hollywood Boulevard. We're gonna be kicking it live with Mr. Orlando Brown. I hear that shit in my head, And I got my band called the Collard Greens, and
Collard Greens.
Yeah, Orlando
I like
Brown.
that. I like
Yeah, it's
that.
gonna be dope, man. And my whole thing is like I got sick of the whole the talk show host. Same original shit, man. I just want to do it different. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do mine and hopefully Sal's. We're talking to them right now, and they'll be dining while they're enjoying the show. And, having their wine and their pasta and everything like that. And I'll be on stage. It'll be set up just like a regular talk show, but taking it to the next level and epidemically just doing it, historical.